Okay, so for the tip for pushing, I think I had been pushing for about an hour or more before my midwives told me this. I wish my midwives would have told me this before I went into labor and before I started pushing. I'll be sharing this and 2 game changer mindset tips that helped me get through 23 hours of contractions. Crystal here, welcome to episode 3 of my home birth series. Today I'll be talking about breathing and specifically during early labor, active labor, and pushing. I definitely feel like having my breathing down during labor was one of the top things that helped me have a successful home birth. The other things that helped me have a successful home birth were things like mindset, so hypnobirthing techniques and affirmations, lots of prayer during pregnancy, lots of research on the stages of labor, and encouragement and support from my spouse and my birth team. I will be addressing some of these things in future videos, so if you're interested in any of those, be sure to look out for them. So during early labor, when the contractions were mild to moderately intense, the breathing style that really helped me was long, deep yoga style breaths. So I would inhale through my nose and then exhale through my mouth. I was focusing on trying to keep all the muscles in my body relaxed and not tensing up. So soften my face, soften any other part of my body that might have been wanting to tense up. And this is the style of breathing that I continually practiced during pregnancy. Even though I had been doing yoga for years, I still practiced it every day. And it was actually a tip I got in a video was to practice it while on the toilet. Supposedly it's the closest thing that you can get to labor before you've ever experienced labor. And there are videos that you can watch on particular breathing styles and techniques that you can use. And I'll be linking the videos that I watched during my pregnancy below in the description. So if you're interested, check those out. So during active labor, I found it easier to inhale through my mouth and also exhale through my mouth. I focused on keeping an O shape with my mouth and keeping my breath and my sounds low and deep. I think having a lower tone to your voice or to the way you're breathing is supposed to be helpful for pain management. I'm not exactly sure how, but I just did what I researched and it seemed to help me. In hypnobirthing, contractions are often referred to as waves. So if you can imagine a wave coming into the shore, it comes in with lots of power, strong, fast, hard, and then as it settles down back into the water, it becomes gentle and it loses its power. So that's kind of what a contraction is like as far as how the intensity comes and goes. Okay, so here are the 2 bonus mindset tips that were a game changer for me during contractions. And after this, I want to share the tip that my midwives gave me, and I wish they would have given me a little bit sooner during pushing. So for the mindset tips, the first one is the intense part of a contraction lasts about 30 seconds on average. So basically I told myself it's only 30 seconds. I can do anything for 30 seconds. And the second tip that pairs well with this is I only focused on one contraction at a time. I wasn't trying to think about the 50 plus contractions that were to come, or who knows how many. I stayed in the present and that really helped me stay focused and strong. Okay, so for the tip for pushing, I think I had been pushing for about an hour or more before my midwives told me this. So they coached me to inhale a big gulp of air as if I was gulping in some water as my contraction was starting. And in order to hold that air in better, they told me to try not to make any noises. So any type of grunting, groaning, anything like that. And as soon as I did this, my pushing became so much more effective. I was really wishing that I had known this a little bit sooner. And soon after this, I pushed her head out, and then right after that came her body. Something that I think was super helpful as well is to only push with contractions, to really focus on keeping my breath and my breathing deep so that I could supply my baby with plenty of oxygen during this intense stage of labor, and I could supply myself with enough oxygen to have the strength and the power to have an effective push. And I think this is also a reason why I didn't need stitches. That's all I can think of right now for this video. So if I missed anything in this video that you were hoping to hear, then just leave a comment below and I will reply to your comment, or I might address it in my next video. And be sure to like and subscribe for more happy and helpful content, and I will see you in the next video.